In this video, we're going to complete an input-output table where we've been given some of the input values and some of the output values. The first three values, the input values we've been given, will complete much the same as previous examples that we've done. The rule for this table is to add 4 to each input number. Our first input number is 1. So if we add 4 to that, then our output value will be 5. Our second input value or input number is 5. If we add 4 to that according to the rule, we get an output value of 9. Our third input value is 25. If we add 4 to that according to the rule, we get an output value of 29. So to move from input to output values in this direction, we're adding 4 each time. Now here we've been given the output values and we need to work backwards to determine the input values. So we put some value in, then we added 4 and it gave us a result of 6. Something plus 4 equals 6. Or we can work backwards. Instead of adding 4 to get from input to output, we can do the opposite, which is subtracting 4 to get from output back to input. And if we do that, our output value is 6. We move backwards 4 spaces, and that gives us an input value of 2. We can do a quick check to make sure that that is correct. 2 plus 4, according to the rule, does give us an output value of 6. So we've calculated that correctly. Our next output value is 38. Once again, if we want to go back to the input value, we do the opposite to what the rule tells us, and we subtract 4. And that gives us an input value of 34. And we can check again. 34 as our input value. The rule would tell us to add 4 to get the output, and that would give us 38. So we've done that correctly. And our final output value is 190. So we're trying to determine what value was inputted, 4 was added, and we ended up with 190. So to work backwards, we'll subtract 4. And that gives us 186, our input value. And once again, we can check. If we input 186, the rule tells us that we should then add 4, and we will in fact get 190. So we can use our opposite or inverse operations to move backwards from output to input